At the Jolly Roger, we use only the freshest spices, the choicest meat, and the highest quality vegetables to bring you the very best of Indian cuisine. From a romantic dinner to a full wedding reception, the Jolly Roger, only 2 minutes walk from this cinema.
For a better Oxford and a better Britain, this Thursday, the 18th of June, vote Conservative, because a vote for the Conservative Party is a vote for a better tomorrow.
How is she, Doctor? Perhaps better than one might expect. There will be good days.
It's no accident that I use the word invasion advisedly, because it contains the word Asian. Since the war, we have been literally swamped with a tidal wave of people from our former territories and colonies. Yes. We left. We gave them their countries back. If the British movement is about one thing, it's about British jobs for British workers. Yes. British homes for British families. Yes. And British hospitals for British patients. Yes. It's not the colour of your passport that makes you British. It's the colour of your skin. Yes.
Don't let the food get cold, huh?
Salim, kneel down.
Et voila! Tuna de Rossini, finished in a Madeira demi-glace sauce, together with a glass of rosé. Very sexy. This is Oberon Prince wishing you bon appetit.
All the opera houses in all of Venice, eh?
Do you believe in sin?
No.
Damnation?
It's a bit late for that, isn't it?
Morse, come and meet my wife.
Some things are unforgivable, though, don't you think?
Honestly, if I wasn't such a trusting soul, I think you'd taken a lover. But you wouldn't do that to me, would you, darling?
Morse.
Cheers, like this. Anything being on it. The rest will be blood.
Right. Well, we'll be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sod it.
Jolly Rajat, silver service.
Chicken vindaloo, pilau rice.
So, one lambuna, I'm sorry, chicken, jalfrezi. Yeah. No?
That'll do, lads. All-Star Wrestling.
Dad, let me...
I've got it.
No, it's all right. You just take a minute. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You'll be at it most of the afternoon. No, you won't be the only one. Oh, you saucy beggar.
How is he?
Confused, Uncle. Keeps laying and relaying table 4. I left a message for Farouk. You don't think it could be a stroke or something, do you?
Your brother Farouk will know. Aziz, that's the last of the night. 5 drops and then home. Shubharatri.
Yes, indeed. Oh, my God.
Thank you. Excuse me. Boys. Yeah. It's my wine, you buffoons.
Oh.
Hey.
How was he? You right, Dad? It's Farouk.
Yes, I know who you are. What do you want?
আমি ঠিকানাটা পাচ্ছি না ম্যাপে নেই নাম হলো মেন্ডিট গার্ডেন্স ওয়েস্ট Delivery. Hello.
Joan said to send her best.
How's the convent going well?
Very well. There is talk of her staying there permanently. He'll fly the nest. Had a letter from Sam. Belfast he's off to. Seen the world.
Morse. Ah, morning, sir.
Anything in?
Mrs. Radovich, Detective Chief Inspector Thursday, my Sergeant D.S. Morse. We'd met before, I believe, a couple of years ago. You ran a hairdresser's.
Salon. I still do. What's all this about?
It's about your son, Gary. Is he home?
No. No, he's not. He's at school. What do you want him for?
Can you account for his movements last night?
He was here. Home with me.
You're sure about that?
Quite sure, thank you.
We have an eyewitness placing him at the scene of an assault last night.
I'd have a look at his room if you don't mind.
I do mind. You want to poke about in my house, you want a warrant, won't you? And until you've got one, you know what you can do.
This is our country. Yours and mine. Let's take it back.
Mr. Gorman.
And you are?
Police.
It's all right, Nige. I'm always happy to help Her Majesty's Constabulary.
I'm sure Her Majesty's very grateful, sir.
I've got a question about one of your supporters, a young man called Gary Radovich. Also calls himself Rogers.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He was at the talk that you gave on Monday night.
Was he? I really couldn't say. I don't know each and every one of those sympathetic to the cause, you understand. There was a lot of people there. A lot of people are very concerned about the state of our country.
Well, we're very concerned about young Pakistani lads getting knifed on the street.
Terrible. But I can't say that I'm surprised. You cram all of these incompatible cultures together on one small island, of course it's going to lead to blood. And worse.
Sounds like a threat, Mr. Gorman.
It's just an observation. If the police can't keep the streets safe and defend the indigenous population against outsiders, well, no wonder people take it into their own hands. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a seat to win.
Ah, Thursday.
Morning, sir.
Morse?
Sir.
Division have been asking about this Jacobson case, the cook at the Working Men's Club.
We got 2 women who positively identified him as the man who's been exposing himself along the river, but beyond that...
Violent of attack, as far as we can make out. Robbery doesn't appear to have been a motive. What about last night's stabbing?
Have we got a name? Juvenile, 15 years old, Givazi Radovich.
What's that? Polish, is it?
On his father's side, a.k.a. Gary Rogers. He runs with this racialist crowd.
You're bringing him in, presumably?
We can find him. At school, according to his mother. Though, if he was involved last night, I'd be surprised if he turned up for assembly, but we'll take a look.
I see. Well, keep me apprised of any developments. The last thing we need is a public order issue in election week.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Couldn't do us a favour, could you, matey? I've got caught in an hour.
What's this? More about last night?
No, sir, something else. Missing person, according to uniform.
I see. Very well. Carry on.
I'll take the school if you want to.
Sir. Good afternoon, Mrs.
Her name is Aziz. She doesn't speak English, that's why I'm here. Mrs. Sada. Nuha Sada.
Detective Sergeant Morse. A missing persons case, my colleague said.
Mrs. Aziz's husband. He delivers food for my father-in-law's restaurant. What? The Jolly Raja. He left the restaurant just after 11 last night with his final delivery run and never came home.
And how had he been lately? Anything worrying him?
She said he'd not been himself.
In what way?
He had something on his mind, but couldn't tell her what it was.
So this is his final list of deliveries?
Yes.
Just 4 addresses?
That's right.
And nobody called to say their takeaway hadn't been delivered?
No.
Right. Has Mr. Aziz been with you long?
A couple of years.
Was he a reliable driver?
Usually.
His wife said he seemed to have something on his mind. I wondered, is there anything that had been troubling him at work?
No. I mean, he did say that he might wish to speak with me, but I'm afraid I just put him off.
Any idea what that might have been about?
Money. So his mother-in-law's coming to live with him later this month. And I suppose he thought he might get a raise out of me.
Can I ask who's responsible for taking these orders?
Would you like to see a menu? Perhaps a drink while you're waiting?
All right.
Huh?
All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My brother is not quite as in command of his faculties as we're used to. He's overworked.
I see. I was just trying to find out how the orders were dispatched, how the route is arrived at.
Oh, I see. The orders are all bundled together and sent out hourly, more or less.
Right. But I mean the nearest first, presumably.
I believe so. Yeah, this is all organized by my brother and Mr. Aziz. I just take care of the kitchen.
Good afternoon, sir. Did you order an Indian takeaway yesterday evening? Good afternoon, Detective Sergeant Morse, Thames Valley. You ordered a takeaway from the Jolly Raja last night. Hello? Hello? The police! Hello?
Doctor, what have we got?
The cause of death would appear to be a cleaver blow to the back of the skull. No defensive wounds. Blood spatter on the wall and what looks to be a print on the door frame.
That be the weapon?
I can't say exactly until I see what comes back from the lab.
That's the bloke who delivered my curry last night.
What time?
Around 11.
Whose place is this?
It's a man called Oberon Prince. He's a cook, according to the porter.
Yeah, it's off the telly. It's got a recipes and reviews column in the Oxford Mail every Saturday.
So where is he?
Just a few questions. Do you know Mr. Prince in number 10?
We've said hello once or twice. He's friendly enough.
Have you lived here long?
18 months. It's my dad's place. One of them. I'm going through a divorce. He doesn't use it much, so I...
So you didn't see or hear anything unusual last night?
No.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Trent.
Oberon Prince. I've only met him a couple of times. He files his copy by post, always well in advance of his deadline. Turns up at the Christmas party once in a while.
Family?
Has a wife, I think, or had been. Rosemary, possibly. One of the herbs.
And this is the only address you have for him?
As far as I know. There might be a holiday home in Greece. I can look into it for you. Can I get a quote?
All right. We're keeping an open mind. We welcome the chance to speak to him and urge him to contact us at the earliest opportunity.
Well, I've an inquest to attend once I'm done here, but I'll see it makes the late edition.
Anyone we know?
Farmer out towards Witham. Drowned in the pig's will. You know, this is the 6th freak accident I've attended in as many months. All relatively healthy, all in their 30s or 40s, all single.
Half a dozen in half a year? Hardly what you call an epidemic.
Well, you know best, I'm sure. See you later.
Sir, the food for the third delivery on his list is still in his car.
How's that?
It's 14 Mendip Gardens West.
Yeah, there's Mendip Gardens North, Mendip Gardens South, but no West nor East for that matter. With the restaurant taking it down wrong?
Well, it's possible. The proprietor's an Ukbar Sadar. According to his brother, he's been a little off his game recently.
You'd have thought if someone's supper didn't turn up, they might have rung to complain.
That's what I thought, but apparently not.
Well, I better report back to Mr. Bright. Can you and Jim finish up here? Get out of ports and airports and see that Prince's photograph is circulated.
Sir. Oh, sir, Miss Fraser's freak accidents, you don't think there's anything in that?
Besides a few thousand on the circulation. You know what the press is like.
Porter clocked Aziz's car this morning. He keeps a list of those cars he sees that don't have a right to park here, as some of the residents can get quite beady.
And what did he say about him, Prince?
Lived here about 6 years. No trouble. Last saw him yesterday morning when he took him up his post. Very popular with the ladies.
So, Prince orders a takeaway and then kills the delivery driver.
Or maybe he was on a promise last night and never came home.
Mr. Aziz is just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Perhaps he stumbled upon a burglary or something.
Anything's possible, matey.
Into the death of an employee of a popular Oxford restaurant, the Jolly Roger. The victim, who is yet to be identified, is believed to be a driver at the restaurant.
The stabbing last night, and now this. Connected, do you think?
Nothing to say so, sir.
Both victims are Pakistani, aren't they?
Yes, sir, but that's as far as it goes.
That's far enough. Division will be monitoring the situation very carefully. Was the victim known to this Prince character?
Not as we've been able to establish yet, sir. Morse and me are going to brace him down the restaurant, see if there's anything there.
He orders an Indian meal and then butchers the man who delivers it. What is he, a lunatic of some sort?
Food critic, sir.
Even so. Taking an axe to someone's head goes beyond expressing dissatisfaction with the service, wouldn't you say?
He's had some sort of emotional breakdown, maybe, if it was him.
Well, if it wasn't, you'd imagine he'd come forward as soon as he hears his flat's been turned into a slaughterhouse.
Gary?
Reports of violence in the city within the last 24 hours, as police are appealing for witnesses of a stabbing following a clash between rival gangs. A young Asian teenager was rushed to hospital, having been pursued with friends by a white gang of youths. In other news, well-known television chef and restaurant critic Oxfordu has been reported missing. Police have asked that anybody...
Good afternoon, Mr. Sadar. Might we come in?
Yes, of course. It's the police. About Mr. Aziz.
Detective Chief Inspector Thursday, Thames Valley. I believe you met my colleague earlier.
Yes, yes, of course. My nephews, Dr. Farouk Sadar, and his young brother Salim.
You found him?
We did, sir. But I'm sorry to say it's not good news. He's deceased. And it wasn't a natural death.
What? Another attack?
Well, we can't speculate at this stage, sir. His car was found outside a block of flats called Tiffin Court. Do you know it?
No, I've never heard of it.
Did Mr. Aziz have any enemies, as far as you know?
No, he was the mildest of men.
No trouble with any of the customers, nothing like that?
No, he saw nothing of the customers, only walking through the restaurant from the kitchen to do his deliveries.
And we need to speak to your brother, Sir Oxfordu, is it? About a couple of orders he took. The addresses appear to have been taken down wrongly.
I'm afraid my father's not well, Chief Inspector. Recently, he's been having trouble with his memory, his reading and writing skills.
Well, how's that?
For a few months, there's been discrepancies when cashing up. He's been charging people twice over for dishes on the bill or not ringing it up at all.
How long has he been like this?
It has got worse over the last year.
We've been trying to talk to him about doing less, retiring even, but he won't hear of it.
It would be helpful if we could see a list of the customers that did come in last night.
Certainly, all the information's at the Raja.
Now, when you're ready, we might go to the restaurant.
Did you have many bookings?
I suppose 3/4 of the covers early in the evening.
Was there any trouble between Mr. Aziz and any of the other customers?
No. There was quite a rowdy table, but they had nothing to do with Mr. Aziz. Restless, I think.
Had they booked?
No, but they've been in before. Always late.
What time did you close up last night?
I closed the kitchen at 11. My brother had a bit of a turn, so we called Farouk and he took him home. And then Salim followed on in his car and I shut up the restaurant at just after 12.
So you were alone? Would that be usual?
First in, last out. Chef's lot.
The counterfoils for the credit card and the checks. Which were the addresses you were having trouble with?
Tiffin Court, it was 10, not 1C, and Mendip Gardens West.
Maybe my brother wrote it down wrongly.
Well, thank you for your assistance. We'll return these as soon as possible.
Thank you.
I won't be long. Thank you.
Sir.
Sorry, who are you?
I'm his wife. Well, his first wife.
Rosemary Prince. I believe you're looking for my husband.
So I'm sorry, what is it you're doing here?
Well, I was concerned. I hoped he might have turned up, come back, then all this can be explained.
Well, when did you see him last, Mr. Prince?
I haven't seen him for a while, but we speak on the telephone every week. Do you mind if I know it's a little early, but to steady my nerves.
Have you any idea where he might be? There's talk of a place in Greece, and a suitcase of his appears to be missing.
Oh, he does have a little place there. Well, who was he?
He was a delivery man from a restaurant called the Jolly Raja. Did he ever mention a man called Aziz? Iqbal Aziz?
No, never.
Does that seem in keeping to you, that he would order food to be delivered?
Indian, certainly. We never touched it on the programme.
Sorry, the programme?
Et voila. We started together on the television. It was my Johnny to his Fanny. That was 15 years ago, nigh on. The Dark Ages. Most people had barely heard of vinaigrette. Look, whatever you think he's done, you're quite wrong. I mean, he has his faults, but this is far beyond his scope. It's way too grotesque.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened between you?
Oh, it was my fault. I never cared for the sticky side of married life. Oh, we looked at other couples. They might have had the physical side, but most of them could barely stand the sight of each other half the time. We had something they could only dream of, companionship. And he was the most tremendous fun. Right up until the 6th whiskey sour. Then things could turn a little ugly.
So what, he drank?
He drank, gambled, but I never stopped loving him.
Was he ever violent?
On occasion, but I don't believe he's capable of anything that happened here.
I can't. It's not the best time. I can't talk now. I agree, there's a lot to discuss. I can't help you. Sorry.
Who was that?
Wrong number.
You don't think we could have got it wrong, do you? I know, but 2 murders. Molly Andrews, Tony Jacobson, on the same stretch of towpath.
For fear of sounding like a broken record, I think a man getting his throat cut is a world apart from a woman having her neck broken. We've got who killed Molly Andrews and Naomi Benford. He's on remand then, finally. Unless you wanted to drop all charges and have him back out on the street.
How'd you make out of Prince's flat?
Met his wife, well, his first wife. Still seems to carry something of a torch for him.
What was she doing there?
Same as us, wants to know where Prince is.
She had any light?
No. Well, but I did turn this up.
Gambler?
Something of a drinker too, and violent with it.
Nothing from ports and airports on flight manifests or passenger lists. If he's already gone, he's done it under a different name.
But he's from the television, isn't he? Be difficult for someone like that to slip out of the country unnoticed, I'd have thought.
Unless he's changed his appearance, maybe.
Anything from forensics on the bloody thumbprint found at Tipping Court?
No match for Oberon Prince.
What about the Greek end, the place he's got out there?
Bracanisi. Locals have been up to the villa, but no sign of life. Yeah, seen the latest?
Oh, yeah. Still think it wasn't him?
Morse, it's been too long. I've been wandering the Mediterranean with my, how do you say it, my cap in my hand, my beggar's bowl.
Begging bowl?
All in a good cause, I assure you. Seeking donations for my family's charitable foundation. The only relief I got was that Steve was there making a picture.
Steve who?
McQueen. Yes. It's funny, the only real person out of any of them should be an actor. But I have been unforgivably neglectful, and that's why I'm here. To rectify matters and deserve your forgiveness.
There's nothing needs forgiving.
You're very kind. But one should keep the friendships that matter in good repair, don't you think?
I've never really thought about it that way.
I left messages at your work before we went away. Come for supper tomorrow. Violetta has forsaken me once again. I'm in need of good company.
Well, I can't promise that.
Oh, you sell yourself too short. Now, a drink, I think. I took the liberty. What is this we're listening to?
La Cura per l'amore. Gola.
Ah, in that case, due bicchieri.
The police have gone. There's nobody here. Only me. I miss you. Why don't you come round and keep me company?
Miss? Bridget, isn't it? Come out the rain. You want to be careful walking along at night like this. It's not safe.
I don't know how far to go.
Takes me back to my days on the beat. Well, nights. I used to like nights, especially after a bit of rain. Oh, Wynne told me all about the wrestling.
Yeah, we had a great time. Oh, I'm all right from here, Mr. Thursday.
Oh, all right then. You mind how you go.
Oh, you were in India, Mrs. Bright said.
Yes, yes, before the war.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
Oh, here and there, Calcutta, Pankot, Chandrapur. Yourself?
Oxford, born and bred.
Yes, well, I was very sad to go. We both were.
Good night, sir.
Oh, good night.
He's very handsome, don't you think?
Oh, yes, very handsome, I'm sure.
Are you jealous, Polly?
Desperately.
He says I'm doing much better.
Good.
See? I told you.
You have to have faith.
John?
What's he doing?
Looking for Ammo? Sleepwalking? I don't know.
I thought Farouk could give him something.
You were late tonight from the restaurant?
Stop, Dick.
And when did you see him last?
When he went to bed.
What time was that?
About 10 o'clock.
We heard him walking about afterwards.
And how did he seem?
He had been very anxious about what happened to Mr. Aziz.
What happened? You're meant to be looking after him.
Told him.
You don't tell me anything.
We will get a description circulated to all patrol cars and beat officers. Try not to worry.
What about the Oberon Prince case, Morse? Anything on the ports and airports?
Nothing, sir.
Sir? He was at the restaurant that night.
Which restaurant?
Jolly Raja.
Who was? Prince? Well, that can't be right.
Monica here on his credit card slip says different, matey.
But if he'd already eaten at the restaurant, why would he order a takeaway?
Oh, yes. Yes, he was here. In fact, he had words with that rowdy table I was telling you about. Party of 8?
Mr. Nail, was that?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Still no sign of Gary.
And Prince?
Maybe Stanley Nail's boys can shed some light.
How's Mrs. Aziz?
Terrible.
I gave her something to help her sleep. Her kids are with her.
This country, it's not a place for us. They don't want us here.
You shouldn't talk like that. This is our home now.
You heard there was a stabbing? One of our young men on the street. That's our home. That's how welcome we are.
Did you help the police?
I think so. They're asking about a man called Oberon Prince.
I know him. He's off the television. He's a chef.
What about him?
That's who Mr. Aziz was delivering to at Tiffin Court.
And I think he did it. This Prince.
He's gone missing, apparently.
If he tries to turn around to half Nelson, you know what to do. Drop it right down.
Andy Niall.
Onto your knee. Yes, gents.
DCI Thursday, DS Morse, Thames Valley.
Were you ate in the Jolly Raja in Oxford on Monday night?
Yeah, after we'd finished at the venue.
We heard you had words with another patron, a man called Oberon Prince.
He was taking the mickey. I told him to knock it off, but he was drunk, you know? He got a bit lippy with us.
So what did you say?
Dunno. I suppose I just said, knock it off, mate, or something like that. You know, nothing heavy.
So you didn't threaten him?
No. That's not Bobby's part in the ring or out.
And when you left the restaurant, where'd you go?
Well, it was getting late by then. Most of us just went back to our digs.
Where would that be?
We're all over. Ones and twos, couple of us here, couple there. But not everyone's keen on having wrestlers under their roof.
You said most of you. Some of you didn't, presumably.
Well, I think a couple of the lads went to a drinker we sometimes go to. Adam and the Noble Brothers.
Adam?
Adam, Danger Man Sloan.
And where's he?
He tops the bill, so he's not with us tonight. Stan, our gaffer, wanted him to rest up.
Well, we'll need addresses for their lodgings.
Well, I'll have to check my paperwork. Or either phone it through. Look, there's some B&Bs we use on a semi-regular whenever we're in town. But I'll have to check and see who was where. Some of the lads double up, but I will have a look, let you know.
You ever go to wrestling?
What do you think?
Faces and heels. That's what the Yanks call them. Like the white hats and the black in the cowboy pictures. Good guys and villains. Just like the opera. It's the facing about the punters can root for. The heel gives them something to boo.
Chef, Morse, your warrant came through for Mrs. Radovich's.
He's entitled to his opinion the same as anybody else. They're just not like us.
What way are they not like us, Mrs. Radovich?
Always. They don't talk the way we do, and they make a noise till all hours, coming and going, and their food smells funny.
The food smells funny?
Well, it does. But you wouldn't know about that because people like you don't have to live on the same street as them.
Look, you want to see your Gary get into even more trouble and end up in Borstal?
Shh, stay there.
Smoke?
No.
Before we start, we've got witnesses can put you at the scene at the time in question, so before you answer, you might like to think about that.
I wasn't there. I don't care what anybody says.
Who else was there, Gary?
I wouldn't know, would I, seeing as I wasn't there?
Look, it's easy to follow the pack. Older boys, men, you want to fit in, be one of the lads.
Tell us about Martin Gorman.
What about him?
Oh, you like him?
I'm not a queer.
I mean, you admire him then?
He took sense.
About what?
About the foreigners, immigration, the blacks, packies, coming over here, taking all the jobs and the houses and that.
What, you don't care for them?
I don't care for people ruining my country, no.
Is that why you stuck a knife in one of the Asian lads?
I didn't stab anyone.
Gary Rogers. What's that about?
You want to go around my school with a Polish name, see what it gets you.
You were bullied?
Gerwacji Radovich. You had that hanging around your neck, you call yourself Gary Rogers and all. I'm British, not Polish.
How do your parents feel about that?
Well, I call myself son of her business.
And your father?
Died when I was 5.
Sorry.
There's no need. He's nothing to me.
He should be.
Why?
He's your father.
You never knew him. She only took up with him for the money she could screw out of him. Look, I didn't stab anyone. I wasn't there. And you can't put a knife in my hand.
No, we can't. But we do have a group of Asian lads who can pick you out of a lineup, and they will pick you out, Gary. Sir?
But I thought this boy had been recognised.
Well, no, the eyewitness who named him now isn't sure it was Gary after all. They've withdrawn their earlier statement.
Someone put the frighteners on, you think?
Maybe. But whatever the cause, we've had to let him go.
Sarge, this is our family asking for an update.
I better get that.
Never the buggers that load the gun, is it?
How's that?
Always the ones that pull the trigger. That tri-bound Gorman's every bit as responsible for the stabbing as the boy was, filling his head full of rubbish. But nothing ever sticks to those bastards. British movement is a movement, all right.
It may have been Gorman put the knife into his hand, but it was Gary that stuck it into another human being. A boy not so different from himself.
Different enough. Boy doesn't know what he is yet. Whether he's coming or going. English, Polish, grown up for the most part without a father.
But everybody has a choice.
Do they? I just hope the lad sees sense about Gorman and his kind. Got time for a pint?
No, I can't. Not tonight.
Oh, no. Date, is it? I'll see you tomorrow, then.
Morse! Good to see you!
Hello.
Welcome.
Ludo.
Oh, I spoke prematurely. La bella signora has returned to me.
Perhaps you should think of flying a flag.
Hello again.
Hello?
To indicate that she is in residence, yes, like Her Majesty.
Exactly that. You've been in Monaco, Ludo says.
Monaco. On team.
Right. Well, look, I've no wish to intrude upon a happy reunion, so I'll...
Nonsense! We're delighted to see you, aren't we?
Of course. What would you like to drink?
Whatever's going.
You shoot?
Birds?
No, people.
It's a little early for game, isn't it?
Come. Come.
Paul!
Did you see, darling? Did you see that wonderful shot?
I saw.
So how's the world of criminality? I read something in the press about Oberon Prince. Can that be right?
Yeah. Do you know him?
Slightly. All right, I suppose. He's no Robert Danvers.
What's this?
Someone was murdered. This Prince fellow is suspect.
Will you catch him?
I expect so. Sooner or later.
What a blood-soaked life you lead. Paul!
Yeah, it's that all right. No matter how many cases you solve or bad people you put away, there's always another one standing right behind them.
There speaks a devil sick of sin.
I just wonder if I've stayed too long at the fair.
Why do it if you hate it so much?
I suppose because I'm no good at anything else. And because the dead deserve justice. There's a delivery man's lost his life and a woman left a widow.
Life, death, rich, poor. It's all a roll of the dice, Morse. There's no reason to any of it. They're not responsible. Some people are just unlucky. Well...
Britain already is part of the European Trade Association. We have applied for membership
All right.
of the European Economic Community. And negotiations with you...
Fred?
Yeah, I'm going to take a turn around the block.
What's up?
It's just work.
I'm here, you know, if you want to talk about anything. Whatever it is, you'll put it right. It's what you do.
I owe you an explanation.
No questions, wasn't it? I mean, a goodbye might have been polite, but nobody died. You don't owe me anything.
Can I see you?
I don't think so. He's a friend. Affairs with married women, I'm sorry, it's not my scene.
I thought we'd crack open the Margot.
I'll leave you to it.
It'll have to be another time, I'm afraid. Work.
You approve? By a letter.
Oh, yeah, you're a lucky man.
Yes, I am. God knows what I did to deserve her. If I lost her, I don't know what I'd do.
Then don't.
No, I don't intend to. We'll go out. Van Hoy's at Covent Garden.
Look, you can't be running around London getting drunk with me. Your wife's back now. Take her.
Violetta hates the opera. Next week. Let's do it, come on. Best seats in the house.
Sir?
Mr. Sadar, we've been looking for you.
I want to go home.
Of course you do. Oh, you're drenched through. There. You're lucky we got a report about your wanderings. Anyway.
I forget things.
Well, I'm sure we all do that. I'll go into a room, I can't remember what I come in for. Or I'll put my pipe down and damn me if I can remember where I left it.
It's more than that. I can't remember. Words. In the conversations I had 5 minutes ago.
Well, your oldest son's a doctor, isn't he?
Overwork, he says.
Well, there you are then.
I feel like I'm fading. Like there's a darkness on the edge of sight. Slowly creeping in. And the more you look out of the corner of your eye, the more it slips out of you. But I know it's there.
Come on, let's get you inside.
He had been taking money, I think.
Who had?
Mr. Aziz. Skimming, you call it now. Everyone thought it was me forgetting, but it was him. Not enough to stand out, but over a long period of time.
You should have said.
I should have paid him more.
So all that about Ukbar coming up short and they catched up of an evening in the restaurant was likely down to Mr. Aziz having his fingers in the till.
I've run a registration check on cars parked illegally outside Tiffin Court.
Where does this come from?
The porter, Mr. Comer. Got a few frequent customers. Most regular are cream Mercedes. Saturdays and Wednesdays, roughly the same time.
Any idea who it belongs to?
Really don't know what I can do for you.
Dr. Sadar, you on a house call?
If you forgive me, my private life is none of your concern.
It is if it has anything to do with what happened to Mr. Aziz in flat 10 the other night. Why don't you sit down? And you, Miss Trent.
We really don't know anything about that. Really, we don't.
So were you here on Monday night, Doctor? We can easily find out if your car was.
He was gone by 11.
Did you see anyone loitering about the place?
No. Look, I've not broken the law.
You denied ever having heard about Tiffin Court. Why would you do that unless you had something to hide?
What should I have said? Me and Ilsa know nothing about what happened to poor Mr. Aziz. Kate, just a coincidence.
So what is it that you didn't want us to know?
I know Prince. I've seen him once or twice. We play cards together.
Where?
Here and there. It's nothing regular. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really do have patients to see, and there's nothing else I can tell you right now. So if I may.
All right. For now. We know where to find you.
Where did you two meet?
My father runs a floating poker game. High stakes for local business types.
Who's your father?
Look, my father's got nothing to do with this. I'd as soon as not say.
We can easily find out.
That's my dad there.
Did Oberon Prince ever play at your father's poker game?
I think he was a regular, yeah. Not much of a card player, though, Dad said. Which made him the perfect addition.
What do you do? The people you meet, they've done bad things.
So?
And you forgive them.
I'm not very good at forgiveness.
Would you forgive me if I did something bad?
That depends what it was. And if there was contrition. Genuine contrition.
How would you know if it was genuine?
Do you want to get something off your chest? Because if you want to confess, I'm sure there's 100 churches in the city.
139, I counted them. I don't want to confess. I just want to know that you'd forgive me.
Morse, it's me. Morse.
Oh, down.
A police murder investigation is continuing into the death of a Pakistani delivery driver who was found dead in the home of television chef and renowned food critic Oberon Prince. The chef has not been seen since the night of the murder. In other news, the victim of what is believed to be a racist attack is still critically ill in hospital. The teenager was with a group of friends in the city when they were chased by a gang.
You came,
Where does he think you are?
seeing a girlfriend.
The lies come easy once they start, don't they?
They do when it matters.
What was it that couldn't wait? You said it was important.
I needed to see you. Alone.
Why?
To see if I still felt the same.
Look. If you're unhappy, you should just make a clean break of it.
I'm not unhappy. I'm afraid.
Of what?
Letting something slip through my fingers. Something good.
Venice was Venice. You stepped out of your life for a minute and then you found yourself in mine. And it was wonderful. But it wasn't real.
It was for me. Tell me you don't want me.
I don't want you.
Tell me again.
I can't save you.
Then no one can.
You started smoking? It's a dirty habit.
I married who you wanted me to marry. Look how that worked out. I'm not gonna live like a nun.
You're not going to live like a slut, neither.
I hear things, Ilse.
I don't care what you hear.
Oh, I can see that. Look, I've got a reputation to maintain. What with the election and everything. Don't you think about that? How do you think it's going to look if you're carrying on with all and sundry?
If you've just come to bawl at me, I'm going to bed. You can let yourself out.
It was a private game between friends.
Was Oberon Prince amongst them?
From time to time. Oberon's a heavy roller. He'll bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. He'll bet on two flies crawling up the wall. Chaps like him is a disease.
You play with the Sardar family, I believe. Pakistanis.
So, your prejudice ends at the poker table.
I'll take cash off anybody who's got it. Black, brown, yellow. There's an old saying, money has no smell.
Well, everyone's equal before the cards?
Well, that's the nature of chance.
Still, not something I imagine you'd want widely known, is it?
Well, it's not your place to blab, is it?
When did you see him last, Prince?
Well, we were supposed to play last Saturday, but what with this, the game got bumped. The previous week, he had hosted the game at his place, but I was busy with the election campaign, so I missed it. Although I heard from a friend of a friend that he won big. Cleaned out one of our tinted types.
Who?
I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there.
I want a list of your regular players.
I'm sure you do. Look, these are wealthy individuals. They buy and sell people like you.
Really? Can't imagine it would do your election campaign much good if it got out that in your private life you enjoy playing cards with Pakistanis.
You're bluffing. You're a copper. It's beyond your remit.
Indiscretion is second nature to me, Mr. Gorman. Especially when speaking to members of the Fourth Estate, I assure you.
I don't believe you.
You should, Mr. Gorman. We're the police. We don't bluff. You better come up with that list of names and addresses.
Well, while we're waiting, we might get something from the poker chips and playing cards in Prince's flat.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a donkey.
Gorman's daughter. Must be mad.
Or in love.
Oh, please, love. You think love will save you from a father's thugs? Wake up, Farouk. This place is finished for the likes of us.
Yeah, not for me.
No, of course not for you. You're the great British doctor.
Come on.
Don't kid yourself. They tolerate you because you're useful. That's what they mean by tolerance, right? Putting up with something that's sooner not. I don't want to be tolerated. I want to belong.
Salim.
I'm getting out. I'm going home.
Home? To Bengal? And you call me mad?
I've been talking to Cousin Eric.
Oh, Cousin Eric, the nationalist.
We could be part of something. All of us. Something good. Something new.
What does Nuha think about this?
She'll follow her husband. In all things.
You mean you haven't told her?
No, he hasn't. Is that what all these late-night calls have been about?
We're not talking about this now.
I won't go back. This is my home now, and I won't be driven out.
You should tell him, not me.
He's your brother.
He's your husband.
Is this all?
Enough, isn't it?
An elegant sufficiency, thank you. Insofar as we appear to have one torso, together with both legs and arms, but we are deficient to the tune of one head, and the mountain range one might expect to find, as the old geographer's joke has it, at the end of a cockney's wrist is. is Andy's sergeant. I'll know better once I've got him laid out. But in the inside compartment, in the suitcase, there's a BEA airline ticket and a passport in the name of Oberon Prince.
If there's nothing else, Doctor, I think we'll leave you to your jigsaw and move upwind.
By all means. Shall we say 2 o'clock?
How can someone do that to another human being?
He's already done the worst thing. That might turn our stomachs, but the victim's long past caring.
So what do we imagine has taken place? Delivery man stumbles upon something, and then whoever killed Oberon Prince had to silence him?
Possibly, sir.
No, I don't think he stumbled on anything, sir. I think Mr. Aziz was sent there.
How's that?
Well, I suspect someone sent him on a wild goose chase on his third delivery.
Mendip Gardens West.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, if I was killing 2 people, it would be easier to deal with them separately, don't you think?
So, whoever it is kills Prince, waits for Aziz to arrive, then does for him.
Assuming whoever it was wanted both of them dead. 2 birds. In the flat, I asked you if he'd ever mentioned the Mr. Aziz. Now, in light of these recent developments, I'd like to know if he knew anyone of that name.
No. If he did, he never mentioned anything to me.
Did your husband have any enemies that you're aware of, Mrs. Prince?
I mean, he might have given the odd bad review that some restaurateur took exception to. He could be quite difficult if the mood took him. But nothing to warrant something like this. You're definitely sure it's Oberon you found. You couldn't be mistaken.
Well, we've strong reason to believe it is.
Did he have any distinguishing features, Mrs. Prince?
He had a port wine birthmark on his left thigh. Is it that bad?
I'm very sorry.
No, thank you. Somehow I always knew he'd come back to me in the end, one way or another.
Not so much dismembered as butchered and jointed, with a rudimentary proficiency and no small amount of luck.
Where?
At the flat, presumably.
Place would have looked like a slaughterhouse, wouldn't it?
With the bathroom.
Well, of course, that's the traditional locus for obvious reasons. I'd be very surprised if scene of crime didn't get a result from the U-bend of the bath.
How long would it take?
Oh, not that long. Provided you've a decent knife and a passable bone saw. Yes?
Duxbury's. The undertaker's here about a car crash. Female. Whittaker.
Ah, yes. Draw 6. I'll show you. Excuse me.
Hey, can I have a word? The court's been in touch about Molly. The trial. Early in the new year, they're saying?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, they want me to testify, I think.
Only as to what you know.
Look, I don't know what's going on, but your governor's following me around.
No, you're imagining things.
I was at the picture house Monday. He was there. I've seen him watching my work too. I've spoken to a solicitor. It's harassment. I don't want to make any trouble. But unless he lays off, I'll have to talk to his superiors. Make a complaint.
Boy, love, why don't you go home?
Police investigating the stabbing of an Oxford teenager have now launched a murder investigation following the death of the boy in hospital. He had been admitted after a racist attack.
I can't believe it! He's done it again! Another win!
Gary! What are you doing here? Come here. Make yourself useful. I'm out of smokes. Nip along and get me a packet of Guardsmen and some slim panatellas, will you? I'll give you the money when you get back. He's a good lad. Drinks! No, Chris, you'll deal with this. Oh, no.
No, thanks. So you were made by Carl Sturgis at the picture house on Monday.
I fancied an evening at the Flex.
X-rated, smart. Since when did you become part of the Plastic Mac Brigade? What's going on?
I just want to be sure.
Sure of what?
That we were right about Molly Andrews.
Well, Sturgis is threatening to make a complaint.
He won't.
What if he does?
Let him.
I know you wanted it to be him, but you're obsessing about the wrong man. You've got to let it drop.
Who do you think you're talking to?
No, wait.
Mrs. Radovich.
What is it now? More lies about my Gary?
He's cold. Why is he so cold? You need to warm him up. Fetch him a blanket. Why don't you give him a blanket? He'll wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Mrs. Radovich.
No. You did this. You did this. You killed him. Who did this? Who hurt my boy? I hate them. I hate them all. I hope they die screaming.
WPC Jarvis will see you home. My sincere condolences. Jim?
Thought you want to know soon as. There's a match come through on the thumbprint at Oberon Prince's flat.
So you were at the town hall, you did your wrestling, then you went out for something to eat, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
An Indian restaurant?
Yeah, I said I remember.
There was a bit of an argument with one of the other diners, you remember that?
Vaguely.
A man called Oberon Prince?
If you say so.
Where'd you go after the restaurant?
Back to me digs.
Anyone vouch for you?
Yeah. I were bunking with Johnny Simba.
Right, that's interesting because according to this, Mr. Simba was sharing with the Singh brothers and you had a single occupancy.
Right, well, it changes. We stay in so many places, it's hard to keep track.
But you just went straight back to your digs?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I wonder if you can tell us then how your bloody thumbprint left an impression on a door frame in a block of flats called Tiffin Court.
A flat where we found a man dead, murdered.
I don't know anything about it.
Well, we know that you were there. So why don't you just tell us?
Right. Well, Oberon were drunk, and he'd been hassling the lads, but... I could see it were a front. You got somewhere?
Just like that?
Why not? I knew him from off the telly. My mum likes his programmes. He gave me his address and said I'd drop by later.
Your mates, the other wrestlers, they know about your preference?
Some. Nobody cares. I don't know about the last time you looked, but we get paid to row about with blokes wearing only our underpants. Wrestling's just another part of show business, that's all I'm saying. So long as you bring the crowds in, nobody cares what you get up to in your private life.
So what happened?
Right, well, me and a couple of lads went to the drinker for an hour or so. I got to his flat about 1-ish. Only I couldn't get a reply out his flat. So I buzzed a few more until somebody answered the door. He said there'd be a key under the mat if we were late, and I said let myself in. There was somebody there. I could hear him. Sounded like, I don't know, somebody saw him wood.
But you didn't see anyone?
Apart from the dead guy in the floor, no. I wasn't gonna hang around and make introductions.
So what happened to the knife?
I got rid of it.
Where?
I stuck it down a drain.
It's worse than I said it was.
It's the killers, then?
That was the telephone exchange. They've run down the numbers that called the restaurant, and 2 came from the same telephone.
Order 2 takeaways from the Jolly Raja, only 20 yards from the phone box.
Why 2 calls?
Well, the first is to the bogus address of Mendip Gardens West, the second to Oberon Prince's flat at Tiffin Court.
Which means whoever made the calls needed to buy themselves time.
Yeah, they needed to keep Mr. Aziz distracted while they got to Tiffin Court first.
We'll get forensics out. Needle in a haystack after 4 days, but we might get lucky.
Having a takeaway delivered to Tiffin Court, it's not much of a plan, given that Prince had already dined at the restaurant.
No, you're right, it's not much of a plan, but our killer didn't know he had dined at the restaurant.
How come?
Because the chief stoker never leaves the engine room.
একটু লঙ্কা দে
Rafiq. Evening, Mr. Sadar. Could you come with us, please?
I can't just leave the restaurant in the middle of service.
I'm afraid you're going to have to, sir.
এটা নিয়ে যা।
রেডি আছে নিয়ে যান
You were the only person on the staff who didn't realize that Mr. Prince had already been in the restaurant that evening. You ordered Mr. Aziz to deliver a takeaway to a man who'd already eaten with you.
We also recovered the knife you killed Prince with. How much were you into him for?
13,000 pounds. I tried to keep away, but the cards get into your skin. I broke the golden rule.
Don't chase your losses.
Next time the hand will be better. You always think your luck will turn.
And there was nobody in your family that could have loaned that to you.
Loaned? That was mine by right. My half of the business, what should have been my half. The profits. If my brother had remembered our agreement. All I wanted was my fair share, 50-50. That is what we agreed.
But your brother went back on his word.
He said, don't worry yourself with overheads and loans and credit and debit and just concentrate on the cooking, leave the worrying to me.
You felt cheated?
I was cheated. He said he couldn't remember our arrangement. He said, don't worry. You will be sorted out. You will be looked after. My nephews, taking care of their uncle, like I am some beggar man.
So you began stealing from the restaurant in order to pay your debt to Oberon Prince?
It wasn't that your brother was losing his faculties and getting the sums wrong. You were stealing from him.
What was it? Mr. Aziz discovered you?
He saw me.
Did he blackmail you?
No. He gave me a chance to come clean and tell Akbar all he would.
So you came up with a plan to solve all your problems.
2 birds with 1 stone. You kill Oberon Prince, which eradicates your debt, and you frame him for killing Aziz. So your brother never discovers that you were stealing from him.
You think it's going to be easy to do this to someone? It is easy in your head. But with another human being, it is not easy. No. 1 minute they are a living, breathing creature, and then they're just meat and bones. It's a bad thing I've done. A wicked thing. And I feel the shame for it. It is one thing to know yourself to be weak. I am a gambler. I am a thief. But it is another thing when the people you love know what you are. I gave in to temptation. How could I ever look them in the eye again? I had no choice. What could I do?
Look, what you said earlier.
Oh, I was speaking out of turn.
No. Maybe you're right. All this with Carl Sturgis. Just get obsessed sometimes. I'll let it go. All well, is it? With you?
Always. See you tomorrow.
For a better Oxford and a better Britain, both article play, both conservative. Because a vote for the Conservative Party is a vote for a better tomorrow.
Whatever the result tonight, you can see what happens when you mix their culture and ours. Not 24 hours since, we lost a foot soldier, a good patriot, young Gary Rogers.
Radovich. Gervasi Radovich.
Mrs. Radovich.
He was my boy. You killed him just as much as they did, filling his head with all this. We all did.
My only brother stealing from me and killing poor Mr. Aziz. If only I had...
Be all right, Baba. Be all right.
I'll make sure he's looked after. He can come and live with us.
Us?
Me and Elsa. We're getting married. So, when you leave...
We're staying. All this anger, all this violence, and all this hatred, in the end, it defeats only itself. Burns itself out like a stubble fire. We'll see Baba is looked after between the both of us, and Salim will take over the restaurant with my help.
Good husband always listens to his wife. As you'll find out.
10 o'clock. The polling stations have just closed, and if the exit polls are to be believed, we are in for a very tight night and a remarkably close contest.
And don't forget, you can watch more great ITV drama with every episode of Series 1 of Endeavour, streaming now on BritBox. Talking of great drama, the new series of Cold Feet continues tomorrow night at 9 when Adam and Karen's future's thrown into jeopardy by an unexpected offer. Next tonight, though, it's all the latest ITV news.